Start.
Okay, well today we are doing cloning using the Paragon software. So what I'm going to do is, it is loaded in this USB. I will put this into the USB drive and press Ctrl Alt Delete. Go to the restart option, click on restart anyway. It will be restarting in a while. I'll keep pressing F9 because it is an HP configuration, so it will take me directly to the boot menu. What we're trying to establish is we're trying to reach the boot menu where it gives me the option to read that USB drive that goes by the name verbatim in this case. Click on that because I want that to be running before it runs the operating system. So I've got that selected. I'll press enter. It'll start loading the files. While it is loading the files, I just want to give you a quick rundown on why are we doing this. Simply because to save time. So it had a hard drive. I took off the hard drive, upgraded that to a bigger SSD drive. SSD drive has 480 GB. The hard drive only had 250 GB. Now, that is our master copy. So initially we installed Windows on it, a couple of other applications like TeamViewer, Google Chrome, and Firefox. And then we are cloning that to the other SSD drives that we have here. So the client came back to us with the requirement of close to 35 PCs. If it is not for cloning, we will end up installing Windows on all 35 PCs. And because we want to save time and we do not want to invest time installing operating systems, we are going ahead with cloning. So that's pretty much what we are trying to do. This is my caddy, otherwise known as the docking station. What I do with caddy is I will show you how cloning is done once the Paragon system is initialized and kick-started. In the due course, I will just unpack this new fresh SSD drive, which is giving me a hard time to be unboxed, but it's better, right? At least we know that it is packed pretty nicely. So, so that's pretty much what it is. So that's what the GUI is. That's the graphical user interface of Paragon. And here we go. I've unboxed the new SSD drive. And as you can see, here it shows the Paragon 14.4 GB, that's the software, and the local disk C, which is our master copy. So with respect to cloning, it is important to know the source and the destination. So the source by default will be our master copy, which is local disk C, and the destination in this case is going to be the new SSD drive that I'm going to put into the docking station. When it starts reading the file, you'll be able to see a hovering circle like that. That shows that there is an external drive that has just been inserted and the data is being read and written at the moment, at least read at this moment. So the moment that is over, you'll be able to see another drive listed here. Just give me a second. There you go. The basic MBR hard disk 2, which is an SSD drive with 447.13 GB. So now we do not need the Paragon software, so I can just simply unplug that. Now we will not have any confusion whatsoever because we only have two drives. One is the source drive and the destination drive. So what I do to start the cloning is I have this box. I'll click on sorry, just a second. I have the drive copy, create single backup. Just a second.
Drive copy.
The drive copy, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'll click on the drive copy and migrate. I'm sorry, guys. This mouse is taking a bit of a time. All right, let me click on migrate. There you go. Welcome to the migration wizard. Click on next. we actually want to keep the whole disk, including all partitions. We do not want to do any alterations whatsoever. So we will keep it as it is. We'll click on next. This is the source. We will click on next because this is where the data will be read from. And the unallocated basic MBR hard disk, this is the destination. We want the data to be transferred to this disk. We click on next, and then we want to keep the original disk layout, but what we do not want is to modify Windows Boot Manager to start up from this disk. So we will uncheck that, and then we will click on next. And we also do not want to perform this operation in the simulation mode because we are performing this action real time. It's not a simulation mode at all. Click on finish, and you have to confirm the operation. Click on yes, and there you go, your cloning will start. Once the cloning is finished, you'll be able to see a dialog box which says that the operation is completed.